Sorry guys, I bumped the camera and accidentally stopped recording, and I don't feel like going over this again, so we're gonna start from here. I really don't feel like doing the whole thing a third time, so we're just gonna start from here. Anyway, as I was saying, this is my sigil page, and I got how to use sigils, what they were used for, how to create them, how to charge them, and then I'm gonna create sigil signs specifically for me that I associate. Like, if you can see here, Thorn, that rune, and, oh, I forget what this is called, but it's another rune. It's the one that looks like a Y. Those are both for protection. And then, I view the pentacle as a symbol of protection, and then I drew a lock as another symbolic meaning for protection. So I just kind of put those all together. So it's like locking and protecting what's inside, and almost like the pentacle being the keyhole. And so that's just how I do sigils. There's different ways to do them. This is for sigils. Oh, pre-ritual prep. Pre-ritual prep is just like how to cleanse space, how to cleanse yourself, how to cast and open the circle, how to call corners. This is consecration. Oh, excuse me. And then this is how to invoke the god and goddess and releasing the corners. I probably should have put this up here, but I wasn't for sure. Once I finished all this stuff, I realized that I forgot it, so I just had enough room, so I put it down here. And that's another thing you'll have to learn too, is just not to fret over the little stuff like that. Like, oh, it's not in order. Just don't worry about it. It's close enough. Over here is the initiation ritual, and then reaffirmation oath down here, in case I want to like reaffirm my promise to the god and goddess and my dedication to the path and stuff like that. All of my... I have it's my Moonblood ritual, but my periods usually last about 5 days, so I have special meanings for each day. The first day is strength, because that's usually when I experience all my cramps, and it's really, really bad. The second day is about cleansing and letting go. That's when it really, my flow really starts going. Third day is about the goddess and how the womb connects me to her. Fourth day is about motherhood. I recognize the fact that I am giving up a potential child. It is half of a vessel, and that could house my baby. So I'm kind of honoring the little baby that I'm not having. And then the fifth day is recognizing the wisdom of this of the mother and the goddess, and just kind of just recognizing the lesson of this time and stuff like that. And down here are some activities to do. Like, one is to get a red yarn or red or pink, and tie a knot on it every time you have a period, which is really good for girls when on their first period to kind of start that tradition. I'm kind of too far along, and I don't know if I'll do that, but I just want to put that kind of stuff down here. Oh, Yule history. I finished the border, so it's all nice and pretty, and it matches the other ones. Yeah, I kind of goofed, but I don't really care, because it adds character, and I'm learning to not care. I mean, like, I care, but not to really worry about it, because it still looks nice. And all these pages. That page. Still didn't get in bulk done. I don't know, I haven't really been feeling it. I do it, like, when I'm motivated to really color something and work on it, then I'll do it. You remember Ostara, and then I finished coloring the back page. And that ribbon idea, I was saying, I ended up doing it, but I wanted to be really colorful. So I did sort of a rendition of ribbons on a maypole for Beltane. And I did like a whole bunch of colors. So you see red and yellow and blue and orange and green, and just get all the colors in there so it kind of looks like Skittles. And then fire for the Beltane fire. And then the maple. And I haven't done the rest of the borders, but that's how it's going to be. And you got your cup and your chalice and your athame for the sacred union, you know, like the Great Rite and stuff like that. And history of Beltane. I need to put more prayers down here. And then Lisa! I kind of had fun with this one because I was really feeling summery. And I got suns in my corners. And I put the green background because I try to follow kind of a, each Sabbath has a color in the rainbow. So starting at Samhain, it's black. And then Yule is white. Imbolc is red. Ostara is orange. Beltane is yellow. Letha is green. Lughnasadh is blue. Mabon is purple. And then again, Samhain is black. So that's why I incorporated the green in there. Because that's just my color that I associate with it. And then I try to do representation of, like, it's the sun's highest point, and it's also the war between the Oak King and the Holly King. So I decided, you know, kind of depict that in there. Did all these borders all along here. And what I did is I made little boxes, and then I did a zigzag in between those boxes, and I just kind of alternated between dark blue and light blue, so it kind of gives it almost a 3D effect. And then I did a big crazy sun in the middle, and I did the history like here. See, you can see how my Sharpie still kind of bleeds through, and I think I did a different Sharpie than the Sharpie pen, so that's why it bled a little bit more. But you can't really tell. I mean, you're gonna be paying attention to the script anyway. I did the outline for the borders on my Lughnasadh. See the corn dolly and the corn. And like I said in my other video, I think this is supposed to represent like wheat and stuff like that. So I try to be a little bit symbolic in my borders. I just haven't gotten around to coloring it. There's that page. Still haven't done Mabon. I need to get inspired to do Mabon. I want to do like a cornucopia, but I know that's going to be a lot of detail. And I don't feel like doing that detail. At least not yet. So we got Mabon, and then we got Beautiful Samhain, which is still my favorite. It kind of goes right now, Samhain, Yule, and then Letha. So I still haven't finished coloring it, because I only color when when I feel like it. Just do what you feel like. That's when you get magic. Like this. And beautifulness, because I was inspired and feeling very creative to do it. I got the history done. I just need to put some prayers down here. And then I did honoring the dead. I need to erase that. It's in pencil, so I can still erase it. So it's going to be honoring the dead. And then for the border, I'm going to have kind of like a shadow from the candle going around. And I did my candle concept with the wax dripping down the skull. And it's kind of a cheesy skull, but that's how I draw it. And I got different stuff like honoring the four corners, how to hold a seance, sort of, or, the purpose of a seance, putting an ancestry altar, tolling bells at Samhain, holding a candlelight vigil, and having a dumb supper. And this is like how to have the dumb supper. Did that. Honoring the dead, Witch etiquette, over here. All the stuff that was on the site that I found for witch etiquette, Wiccan and witch etiquette is in there. Didn't really want to do anything fancy, it's just in there so that people understand, like, my children understand how to interact with other Wiccans and stuff like that. Finished Charge of the God, Charge of the Goddess. These are all the moons. I added one. There we go. I haven't drawn a picture or anything yet, but, Magic TV, I think it was. They were talking about the blue moon and how it's almost like representative of chaos and imbalance. And so I thought that'd be cool to have an SBAT for the blue moon too. So I'm going to put that right here. And then my borders for hand fasting, if you can't tell, it resembles a lot from Charmed. only they had the other two hands clasped down here, but I just wanted the two, because you get the idea, and then it's not really plagiarism. I got chord colors down here, and then I'm going to have a Wiccan specific, I'm going to have two variations kind of alongside each other. One is going to be Wiccan focused, where it's, you know, the one you're going to be performing with your coven type thing, or if everybody knows that you're Wiccan or are comfortable with the fact that you're Wiccan. I'm also going to do another version where, in case you marry someone that isn't Wiccan and you want to honor both religions, or, stuff like that. So instead of saying God and Goddess, I would say deity or divine being or something like that. And one that isn't so Wiccan, but still enough to honor the Wiccan religion without making everybody uncomfortable, that sort of thing. So I'm gonna try to create those. I haven't really gotten any of these just because I don't know. I have to create the rituals. I don't want to copy anything, and it's just a lot of research. Like, I gotta research different rituals and stuff like that, so I get it, something that I like without being too, I guess, immature or kiddish or just ignorant about it type of thing. I was reading this book. I think it's called, like, The Modern Pagan or something like that. It was about the different stages of life and how to deal with it. It's almost like a pagan parenting book. It was really good. And they had some magical things you could do to prepare for conception, magical things to help with pregnancy, how to, making the birthing process more magical, that sort of thing. So I added that to all of my stages of life rituals. I already did all that. Hold on, I gotta switch over my list. Did that. Oh! Going. Tarot. There it is. I added more. This is the crappiest page ever, but I don't really care. I did more spreads. I got this new calligraphy pen, so I was kind of trying it out, and I wanted it to, if you notice, like, on my rune page, how it's just, the spreads and everything, and it's not very, it's just doodles and stuff. It's not really structured. That's kind of what